Excuse me. Freddy Krueger here, aka Robert Englund. You're watching Where It Was Made.
Hello, kiddies. It's your old pal Freddy here to take you around to my old stomping grounds. Let's start at Springwood High School, where all my victims went to school. This location is actually the John Marshall High School in sunny Silver Lake, California. Built in 1931, this school was used in many films including Rebel Without a Cause, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Grease. It also counts pretty boy Leonardo DiCaprio among its ex-pupils.
Where's your pass? Screw your pass.
Hey! No running in the hallway.
John Marshall High School is not where we find my boiler room. For that, let's hand it over to my beloved Nancy.
There's a lot of aspects to the boiler room, but in the scene where I'm running from Freddy, we shot that scene at the Lincoln Heights Jail, which is a very popular location for Wes Craven horror movies. And I know that they've shot scenes from Shocker in there and other Wes Craven films. So that setup was finding a place that had lots of pipes and lots of things that looked steamy and dangerous. That was a very scary place because it had held prisoners for many, many years and then been closed down because it was actually kind of an inhumane place for the prisoners.
The Lincoln Heights Jail has sat abandoned for years and is supposedly one of the most haunted buildings in Los Angeles. The building was condemned shortly after production wrapped due to asbestos levels. Sounds like my kind of place. The prison once held infamous mobster Al Capone.
Come to Freddy.
So here you have the bridge scene of Glenn, Johnny Depp, and I walking over the bridge in Venice, California. But, you know, the location of the film is not supposed to be California. So I think this was actually probably one of those Hollywood mistakes. I do not think they did that on purpose. For that scene, it would have been very complicated to set up the close-up on that. So we did that on the soundstage on Cahuenga, and we set it up on the rooftop. They put some vegetation behind us, I think, and set the camera up. But you see us against the blue sky because we're basically standing on a roof in Hollywood.
Here we see the home of my first dream victim, Tina Gray. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Ha ha ha! Her house is located at 620 Millwood Ave in Venice, California.
Right, well, she's not exactly.
Right behind the house is the alleyway where I hunt Tina down. Good memories.
Please, God.
This is God. Watch this.
Speaking of dead teenagers, let's go to the Springwood Police Department, where I take out that punk Rod Lane. This building is actually the Cahuenga branch of the Los Angeles Public Library. You won't find any jail cells or policemen in here, just a bunch of book jockeys.
Her name was Tina Gray. It's her home. Father abandoned 10 years ago. Mother's in Vegas with a boyfriend. We're trying to reach her now.
What's the coroner got?
Something like a razor was the weapon, but nothing was found at the scene.
Here we see the window where Nancy gets to watch, as I hang Rod with his bed sheets. Sweet dreams, kid. The Sleep Institute, where Nancy's mommy tries to have her head analyzed, is actually the American Jewish Institute up in the hills of Bel Air.
I don't see why you couldn't just give me a pill to keep me from dreaming.
Everyone's got to dream, young lady. If you don't dream, you go.
It's here where Nancy discovers that she can pull me out of her dreams and try to kill me. Good luck with that one.
I brought something out from my dream. Where did you get that?
Here's where I liquidate Nancy's boyfriend, Glenn. This is on Genesee Ave in West Hollywood, just off the famous Sunset Boulevard.
Looking out to see Johnny Depp's house, Glenn's house, was a magical a thing. It's so rare in film to have something that you can really focus on that's real.
This house is currently being remodeled. They're probably still trying to get the bloodstains out of the walls. Ha 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 ha!
So the Elm Street house, the White House with the blue door, is probably my favorite location only because it's become such an icon of the film. We shot a lot of work there, but it interplayed with work on the set, so to me it's kind of this one seamless place. But for sure the bedroom was my favorite place to sit when we were shooting, because Greg Fonseca, who was our art director, he had decorated my room so beautifully for a girl my age in the film, who was 15, 16 years old.
Ah, yes. Home sweet home. My house looks just like how I left it. At least on the outside. The inside of the house has been completely redone, and just sold for over $2 million. Hope they were warned about the former inhabitants. That's it for this episode. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in your nightmares.
Ah! Oh. Hello?
Ryan, it's Heather. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.